sit back and you look at your life and you think of certain reasons you didn't do certain things, and you have different understanding now. And you realise that there was moments in my world where I went to speak up as a child, but I got shut down. And a lot of time it was because adults weren't listening. And so therefore I made up in my own world, if I started to speak up, no one's going to listen anyway. So therefore I function through, no one's listening, no one's going to care, don't say anything. So when the people that actually did hear like they listened, that started to create a sense of safety, or like feeling of wanting to, being valuable and being wanted and heard.
Sometimes the kids feel afraid to talk, so it's providing them safety, making them feel comfortable. Sometimes they don't feel safe at home, so when they come here to the hub, it's like having they in a different space. So it's just making them feel welcome and comfortable, and slowly they'll probably pretty much want to talk a bit more, but it's just giving them the space that we have here.
Every child that comes here at ReFocus, I think they just feel comfortable. They feel like this is their home. And even all the workers here, when they bring their children, we're all uncle and auntie here, and they know whatever they do here, they've got to listen to everyone, you know. And I think we do this, that's something we do, is just be there for the children.
For our children to have a safe and healthy environment is essential to their growth. It's essential to their growth to become contributing human beings. We see it all too often with our young people. When that doesn't happen, it's just the outcomes for them are very, very, like, especially Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people, we're overrepresented in all the wrong areas. Health, prisons, youth justice. It's just, I think it's just really sad that it's the year 2018 and this is happening in our country. And we have all these resources that go towards that. But I think it comes back to strengthening families, because when you have a strong family, you'll have a strong community.
My mum and dad, yeah. I could talk to them about anything. They knew when I wasn't myself, when I was feeling not at ease. They could always be my age that I was. They never forgot what it was like to be my age, and the things that they had to get over in order to feel good about themselves or about whatever was happening. They gave me, they didn't give me choices, they let me make my own decisions, and in doing that it made me a stronger person.
Our young ones really need to know that they have a voice, and that they should be able to go to aunties, to uncles, to cousins, to brothers, sisters, anyone, nan and pop, even like trusted neighbours, trusted school and professionals. So they'll be able to go to them and be able to have that voice, to be able to express their fears and their worries.
They know it, they have it in their hearts who the safe people are, and for them to come up and give you an expression of how they're feeling, you just have to be there to listen. No matter who you are, you've got to keep that interest for them.
A few weeks ago, actually, a teenager and going through a lot of stuff themselves, I shared my story through what happened to me as a child and the different abuses that I caused, and the different actions and the different mindsets that I've worked myself through. And I was a little bit worried, because I was like, oh, did I share too much detail and all that kind of stuff? Because I didn't hide it, you know, there was, like, I had a life, so what, these things happened, but I shared in order to help someone else learn from my experiences. And got a message the next day that it was the best thing that happened for her, and that she had the best sleep in weeks.
I think I would love to see everyone in community to take the responsibility to check the environments of our children, to ensure that they're safe, and to really act on behalf of those that maybe can't act for themselves or maybe too scared to do so. I think it's the responsibility of the community to do that, to be able to teach our children, you know, that they matter, that they have a voice, that they can come to them at any time that they feel they might be scared or worried, or there might be something that could harm them. So it's really important for us to be able to do that for our kids, so that way we can encourage our children to have a voice, to be strong and speak up for themselves too.
Learn something together in a non-judgmental environment, even just to teach or to encourage at least like non-judgment of each other, which is it's a big thing when you're a kid, I think, and a teenager. These things just creep into your mind, so yeah, I really wanted to kind of break down some barriers and get the kids to just create and not think about any outer things.
Our children be seen and heard. You matter.
Making it our business to keep all children safe.
I matter.
I matter.
We matter!
Kids, listen to your parents. Parents, listen to your kids. It's a hard question, actually.